When you look at the Power Four, let's just start off with the Big Ten. I have been very high on Penn State for a while. I've wanted them to get over the hump, but now I see that they can finally do it. I think they can. I think now you could say that, well, if Ohio State didn't lose to Michigan, they wouldn't have been in the game against Oregon. That's fair. They did have some stuff fall their way last season, but regardless, they got there and competed and fell up short, but still made the playoffs. And not only did they make the playoffs last year, Penn State just went on this amazing run when you look at what they were able to come up with. And, I like James Franklin. I think he's a great fit for Penn State. I think he's shown that. He's taken them to heights that they just have not seen in quite some time. Drew Aller comes back, Singleton, Katron Allen, just all these guys coming back for Penn State. The best running back duo in the country with those guys. They combined for 2,207 yards last year and a total combined 20 touchdowns. Zakee Wheatley is at safety, had 3 interceptions last season and 57 tackles. When you look at Penn State, he's back. The challenge for them, I think, and this has kind of always been they got to get over Ohio State, whether it's at home or away. But especially having them on the road this year, along with a team like Iowa, who I'm high on, to hit their over on 7.5. Like, I think they could at least win 8 games, or probably that's at most. I don't know. There's a buy in between those games, but going on the road in consecutive over on 7.5, like, I think they could at least win 8 games, or probably that's at most. I don't know. There's a buy in between those games, but going on the road in consecutive games might pose a problem for Penn State. Can they handle those road games, those challenges? They do avoid teams like Michigan, but they do get teams like Oregon. Now they set that up as their whiteout game this year. I could see Penn State going 11-1 or 10-2, but it still gets them in the playoffs. But if they are better, which I think they will be, if they are what they were last year, the last half of the season, they didn't just make the playoffs, they made the playoff semifinal, right? And I know you're going to sit there and say, well, they played SMU, they played Boise State. Okay, that's fair. They played group of 5 level teams. SMU, even though they are in the ACC, still a group of 5 type of team that just is going to get adjusted to the Power Four. That's fair. I agree. Uh, but they still competed. They still won playoff games. I don't care. That's who it is. I mean, that's who Penn State is right now. They're just that team that I think could overall just really make a good run. Really make a good run this year, man. I told you, Texas and Penn State. If I had to go with the returning production, the schedule sets up nicely, and if they even make the playoffs and they get in there, my 2 favorite teams for the title this year, without picking a winner, I really don't know between the 2. I can't decide. But I like Texas and Penn State. We'll get to Texas in a second. But again, a quick show today, just going through and sharing with you who I got winning each conference. I like Penn State in the Big Ten.